Welcome back, everyone. On Zielonka, Zielonka. I don't know. I need a Zielonka song. Okay, so I did some work here. Look what I did. Look at this. Way better. Way better. Took me a while to play around with the, what do they call that? The slope? Is it the slope feature? Look at that road going up there. Isn't that beautiful? Anyways, we'll try to do some more just to show. It took me a while to figure it out, and I didn't really want to troubleshoot all this stuff with you guys watching, so I figured it out. But we're gonna do some other, more of this type of stuff very soon, and with that, you know, I'll show you how I did it now that I know how. So yeah, it takes me a while to figure stuff out. Anyways, what are we doing? It's July. Let me set the clock properly because I always set that up. I've got 2 pallets of furniture ready here, and there's a bit more going to be coming out. That's the end of it. Right now there is 10,000 liters of wood still in here, and then that's it. That's a wrap. So yeah, it's going to be a while yet before we get a lot of wood, which is nice. You know, it gives us a break from doing forestry stuff, but at the same time, this is a big money maker, right? This sawmill, so we'll have to do without. Okay, tabbing around here. What do we got going on? I've got to do some deliveries. We'll use this guy. Today we're going to be harvesting some sugar beet. Sugar beet. Look at Walter, all happy to be out of the outhouse. We might put him back in someday. So a couple of things first. I think what I'm gonna do here, let me grab up this. We're gonna go sell this bread. We're out of flour in here, believe it or not. So I gotta get that sold, and then let me just drive around here and show you what's going on. I got a pile of flour, so I gotta get that in there, but I need to get some stuff out of the way. And we're gonna go over to, let's go this way, I guess. Ooh, look, our trees are growing. We're gonna run over and pick up some cheese stuff to sell. We'll do a quick sell run. Shouldn't take too long. I think we'll just go to the regular farmers market for this run. I also did a little bit of terraforming here to try to fix this area a bit right here. It was sloping a little too much, and it was hard to work forklifts and stuff. Not that I have plans for forklifts, but it just bugged me. Okay, we don't have much out of there either. Alright, let's go farmers market. We'll just sell this small load of stuff. We're going to be leasing a sugar beet harvester. We're going to do it, but I'm actually going to get a large one. We're not going to mess around with a small guy and take forever to get our small sugar beet field done. So let's head over here. Shouldn't take too long. How's everybody doing today? I hope you can join me tonight. Going live. Bit of a shift in schedules for this week, but not this series. This series is just still going to be just Monday morning recorded, live in the evening. 14,000, almost 15,000 bucks. That's good. Yeah, so the Silver Lake series is ended. It was a very short series. I think it was 12 episodes, and that's typically lower than what I do. But yeah, that map was kind of, I want to say, interesting, but there was some quirky stuff, and I don't want to really, you know. I enjoyed playing that series. You know, I tried the whole thing of no workers, no productions, and I think that map would probably do well in a scenario of you know, workers and productions, but also it would be pretty good playing it on hard economy because the field prices are so cheap that it almost feels like, you know, the whole map feels cheaty. The sell points don't give you the right amount. They give you too much money. Sorry, I'm just puttering around here doing a few things. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do it different then. I think we're kind of full on goat milk, which is a little bit of a concern, I guess. I guess we can sell this. I'm just going to pop this over here. We're going to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. Why don't we park here? It's a good place to park. I don't need this guy for a little bit. Other stuff to worry about. Oops. Okay, so let's get some sugar beets harvested. Let me find the sugar beet harvester. Oh, I downloaded a new mod, which is a really interesting mod. And again, it's a little bit on the cheaty side of things, but I'll show you what it does. So I'm in beet harvesters, right? So let's take this guy here, for example. It'll do sugar beet, red beet, potatoes, carrots, turnip. So will this one, so will this one. Which means that so will this in the potato tech. All these harvesters will do all the vegetables. And if I jump in here, that's not the case. That is not the case. This is just pure, except for this guy. This guy will do all of them. So that kind of neat, gives a lot of flexibility, a little bit unrealistic, yes, of course, but at the same time, I think, you know, this is pretty good. So I am going to lease this potato harvester to, and we use this for potatoes, and it was pretty good. So we're going to use this to harvest the sugar beet. So it's a little bit pricey, of course. It's not that big of a field, but I think we're going to make our money back very easily. We're just going to lease that 21,000 bucks. All the sugar beet will be sold, and we're going to sell it all right away. And hopefully we can get it done pretty quick. So let's get on with it. I would like to get that. Oh, yeah, almost took out the sign. I would like to get working on those fields today, either in this episode or tonight's live stream. So yeah, I wanted to get on this right away. All the animals are well taken care of. They all have food. We've got some milk. We can sell some milk today, but yeah, I gotta start saving some money to buy that farmhouse over there. We're gonna get on that. Actually, this field is not that small. For some reason I thought it was smaller. And I hesitate to get a worker working on this because they do these fields weird. Should I get a worker on this? Oi. Okay, so I'm seeing the field. I'm just trying to figure out a way. Work the headlands. Start with up and down. And I'll do the headlands myself. I wish I could do less headlands though. Okay. Oh no. It's not gonna like this kind of field. Okay, I guess we're doing it manually. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, let's do a little bit of a headland. We'll do bits and pieces, and we'll take little breaks when we need to. Let me switch, actually, I want to do this. I want to switch this to steering assist. No lines, number of headlands, we're going to cut that down to 1. Mostly because I just want to go up and down, so yeah. Alright, let's keep going. This is nice because it allows me to jump to the middle of the field but still stay on track, right? Gonna be a lot of sugar beets. A lot of sugar beets. So today's a very sad day. Very, very sad day. Well, it's not today, it's on the weekend. We have, when we first moved to our homestead, we pretty much immediately, I mean, we had to build a coop. We did that. We'd never built a coop before. We did it manually. It was a smallish coop, only good for about 6 to 8 hens. And we did get 6 hens. We went and got 6 chicks. We ordered 6 chicks from the local feed store. They every year they have, you know, you can place orders and order chicks. So we got 6, and one of them was smaller than the others, and it was, you know, they give it to you in a box, right? You know, you go over there to, when they call you when they're ready, you go and pick them up. You get a box and you got your chicks in there, and you look at them quickly, and then you go home, right? You pay and you go home. We got home, we realized that one of the chicks was very small, and it could not stand properly, and all the others kept like jumping on and walking on it and everything. So we were really worried that she wasn't going to make it, and she did. We took good care of her. We made sure that, you know, she was eating properly. The other ones weren't kind of bullying her and stuff like that. And we decided to call her Lala. I don't know why, but we decided to call her Lala. And as she grew, we started to realize that she had, where is my, why am I not seeing, why am I on that field? That's weird. Okay, anyways, we started to realize that she had a condition with her neck, and we, you know, did the research and everything, and our first, you know, kind of unskilled diagnosis was that she was suffering something called wry neck, which is a condition, usually a vitamin deficiency. And chickens, they just, their neck goes all weird, you know, kind of thing. So we, you know, we did all the work, and we gave extra vitamins in the chicken's water and everything, and but it wasn't getting any better. And then we started to realize, by handling this one chicken in particular, this one hen, that she was, she couldn't, basically she was blind out of one eye, and so she couldn't see when we moved our hand on one side of her. And then we started paying attention, realizing, oh, that's weird. Oh, I got my track back. Well, I'm almost full here, aren't I? So we start to realize she's blind. That's why she's got her neck all bent, because she's using the one eye to scan the ground. And that's why, oh, I just dust bunnied that. So that's why she was doing that with her neck. It was like, oh man. Okay, so she's blind. Anyway, she turned out to be like the most friendly chicken ever. Let's back up a little bit here. Let me go get a truck and a trailer. Actually, perfect. However, I'm going to use a more powerful tractor because this guy's not super strong. So anyways, Lala, little Lala, she was much smaller than the others. She was kind of developed into, I want to say, a little bossy with the other chickens for a little while. She kept, she kept setting the pecking order, as they call it. But eventually she just mellowed right out and was just super, super nice. And whenever we'd go into the chicken run to check on the chickens, she'd be one of the first ones to come to us, and she'd be like, okay, pick me up, pick me up. We pick her up, and we kind of spoiled her a little bit more than the others. Ooh, I forgot to do the flour. Oops. I'll do that after. So, anyways, long story short, she developed the condition over the last couple of days, or last few days, I guess now. It's a condition where fluid builds up around all of the organs and stuff. And it's not a, you can't fix that. You can treat it, meaning you could, oh, this harvester, it's kind of weird. Just dump it at the bottom. You can treat it, meaning if you want to sit there with a syringe and vacuum out the insides over and over and over again on a daily basis, you could maybe have her survive, but the bottom line is, hey, we didn't want to do that. It's just extending a sentence kind of thing. And B, you don't know if it's going to work. We don't know what we're doing, and we just kind of decided, to just let her progress. She didn't seem to be in any pain, so we kept an eye out for that. I mean, it's a little hard to tell when chickens are in pain, but there's signs. She didn't seem to be any in pain, and she just got a little bit lethargic, and anyway, she passed away. So, yeah, our baby Lala is gone. I'm not a good farmer. I'm not a good livestock farmer in real life. I think I struggle with all of the things you need to do. The culling and meat processing and all that kind of stuff. I love nature. I love being out in the country. I love being out in the wilds. I know how to do survival-based things if I need them. But there's a piece of me that is that city, as we call them here. Let's see how this triggers. Why isn't this triggering on the field? Okay, anyways. So much for GPS steering assist. It only comes up when it wants to. Yeah, I'm that guy. I prefer to just buy my chicken in a package at the grocery store, and not have to think about all the other stuff. I'll let other people do that, and yeah, I'd rather be oblivious. I'm not ashamed to say it. A little bit ashamed, but not ashamed. Totally ashamed, So, anyways, animals are like pets. They're like friends to me. And I do very much like connecting with animals. I think I'm good with animals, from the point of view of connecting and kind of communicating. Oh boy, we're struggling to get up this hill here. Why? Animals seem to like me. Maybe that's why they're not scared of me. So I think as I go off this side and come back on, yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's a little buggy. Anywho, yeah, long story, right? But that's our day today. today. Well, today, yeah, when I'm recording, the day I'm recording this. So, anyways, besides that, just hanging out at home alone with the dogs today. Mrs. Buttercup is out with some family. She had a family member that passed away last fall, and this person had a storage locker packed with stuff, and they've been putting it off, dealing with the going through all that stuff. I guess until some of the healing had gone through, but they're there today. They got together. It's pouring rain out. They brought a tent to hang over the storage locker area, and they're going through all the boxes, everything. Ooh, didn't lose my field this time. Just me and the pups today. We've made a decision that we are not going to be moving after all. The market is just too strange right now with all the stuff, all the turmoil that's going on with financials and stuff like that. Us, I won't get into it, but anyways, it's just, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what interest rates are going to be like on mortgage renewals, and how much I can really afford now and all of that kind of stuff. So we're just decided we're just going to play it out here. We do love this place. It's just a little expensive to run this homestead, and yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to deal with that. This is a little annoying. You gotta come over here and then it'll start. There we go. Alright, I think that's gonna load us up. Not mistaken, pretty close if not. So, sugar beet, where am I going to sell sugar beet today? A lot of stuff here. Sugar beet is not on there. Sugar beet, it is not a great price. Don't care. We're going to be going to 51, 452. It's all very, very close. So I'm just going to go to the farmer's market, keep it simple. Full 34,000 liters. I should probably get the truck out here with the big trailer. Make this a little bit more efficient. We'll take a little break. We'll go deal with the flour. I forgot to do that. Yeah, so this week for this week and probably this week alone, we're going to run 3 episodes of Riverview and 3 episodes of Zaziski. That'll be our content for this week, with Zielonka this today and tonight's live stream, and then I'm hoping to start a new series next week sometime. So again, it's not, what I'm doing is not fully baked. There's a map I've been waiting for, still hasn't come out. So I think I might have to pivot and do something else and then, Riverview is going to end at some point because there's goals there to reach, and we'll certainly, oops, why am I not, where's my tip side? Tip side is back. Oh no, it's here. It's here. That's why it's not coming up. There we go. So this should be 17K, 17,000. Actually, probably around 15 to 16,000 bucks. Almost pays for the lease. Not quite though. Yeah, 15, just over 15. I'm gonna switch over to the truck now. I just realized that I could use a lot more capacity. I'll poke around. I think I've got a couple of fields that require some fertilizing and possibly spraying. Coming through here. Taking a shortcut through the parking lot. Okay, where is the actual truck though? Oh, I know where it is. All right, let's do a few other things. This guy I want. I wasn't done with this guy. I'm gonna run up here. You have to look at this little bridge thing here, which never got very smooth. There are bridge mods out now, so maybe I'll replace that. And I think we'll do a little painting, terraforming stuff here today. Maybe tonight, probably tonight. I don't know how much is in here. I'm going to assume there's a lot. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah, we got quite a bit here. Like almost a full truck. Okay. I don't know how much grain is. Oh boy, almost started tipping there. I don't know how much grain we've got left in there, if we have any. Okay, so that gives us 22,000 in there. Let me just run over here for a quick second. Oat, we have 20,000 liters of oats still, so that's still going. We're soon gonna get a lot more grain now. Okay. Go find a spot to park. All right, let's do not this. We'll just leave that running. I love wasting fuel. Which milk do we have? We don't even have one cart, so I'm not going to bother with that, but I will take the truck away. Gonna go get the big red trailer, and we'll use the truck to unload the sugar beets. Grass is probably ready here, so I should probably get that mowed as well. I don't know how much more there is in here, but I'm pretty sure it's not much. And I gotta get off the field. Yeah, 1600. Okay. Let's have a look at this grass here for a second. Yeah, that's ready. That's super ready. Well, let's get on our Voltra. Is it? There it is. That's gonna just take a while. Take a while to cut all that, but we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. All right, go ahead, go to work. I'm gonna get back to my sugar beets, sugar beets, sugar beets, sugar beets, sugar beets. This vehicle really struggles going up this hill here. Doesn't look like much of a hill, but it's got a bit of a slope. Okay, I'm gonna start going wherever I want. So we're going to join, once we finish with this, we're going to join this field with the one that's just ahead of us. We pulled soybean out of that. And then we're going to, I just thought of something. I'm looking in, sorry, I just squirreled. I'm looking in the distance at those trees that were devastated by the tornado that came through a while back. I'm looking at that and I'm going, if I buy that land, I can have those. Those are good trees, actually. I know they look like they're damaged and all that, but they're actually full. You get full benefit of a full tree with those. So if I buy property that's got some of those on it, that's instant trees. Easy to handle, easy to process. I can put those in the sawmill. I think I'm gonna knock out a couple more headlands at this end, because every time I leave the field and touch the other one, the GPS switches to that field, but it doesn't come back. Now we've only got 42,000 bucks, which isn't a lot. We're probably going to get out of this field, I want to say we're probably going to end up with about I don't know, I'm totally guessing here, but I'm guessing another 5 loads ish, for trailer loads. Actually, I don't know about, yeah, I don't know about that with this trailer, but I'm trying to do the math of how much money I'm going to have when I'm done here, and I can't math. I'm starting to try to wrap my head around the next big spend. There we go. I'm torn between trying to proceed with this dairy farm, and and then as another option, how to start a new farm. I have some ideas for other farms. So, starting a new farm is going to be very expensive, though. Get in here. Get in here. Okay, I'm gonna run a couple more headlands up at the top here. Just because I don't want to be going on that other field. It's messing up my mojo. I think maybe 2 should do it. Driving on somebody's field. That's alright. Calm down. I'm gonna be buying your field in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but you know what I mean. One more. I don't know why, but one more. Miserable rainy day here today. Very, very wet out. Can't do anything outside. I was hoping to knock out some work today on the property. The lane that we live on has it's some gravel, but it's also just some age-old earth, you know, that's been compressed so much over the years. But every year after winter, it becomes all whacked out of shape. So I typically I have drag harrows, and I typically will just go up and down the lane over and over again, and it just kind of levels things out, removes the mud peaks and stuff like that, and then as the spring goes by, everything starts to dry up. It's perfectly fine. All the melting snow creates like ruts and stuff, and potholes in the lanes. So that's, you know, going through it kind of takes care of that. I'm about to start selling a whole bunch of stuff. My wife and I have decided it's time to purge. Go through that process in the house where we've accumulated things, and with all the best intentions, but at the end of the day, you look at something and say, I haven't used that in over a year, then it's, why do I still have that? You know, thought I needed it, bought it, don't really need it. or something better came along or whatever. So I got a bunch of stuff to sell. I've decided to give up on my career as a musician. I have some guitar, bass, amplifier, all that stuff. I don't play them. I just don't. And I keep having a dream that one day I'll get back to it, but I'm not. So just gonna move on. It's, you know. I thought I got into the harvester, but apparently I didn't. I'm also going to reorganize my backcountry equipment situation. I have I'm not a hoarder, except for a few things. I tend to get carried away. Backcountry camping gear is one of them, and I have I don't even know how many tents I have, and hammocks, camping hammocks. I got a lot. And I don't use a lot of them, so I'm thinking to get rid of a lot of that. Over the years, tried to figure out a way to get the best backcountry camping cook set. So I've got all kinds of titanium cook sets of different sizes, and some of them worked out really well, some of them didn't. So I think I'm just going to go through all of that stuff. We have four boats. When I say boats, I mean we have 3 kayaks and 1 canoe, and 2 of the kayaks we don't use it at all anymore. Mrs. Buttercup doesn't like it, and so she doesn't use hers. She had bought herself one. So I think we're going to sell those. I have a beautiful solo canoe. Spent a lot of money on it, but there's a couple of problems. One, it rides very low in the water, so when conditions get a little sketchy, I've got the canoe, and with me, because I'm a big guy, I'm in the big category, big and tall category. Basically, when I'm fully loaded with all my gear and everything, and myself, that canoe sits in the water too low. So it would be perfect for a lighter person. For me, it's no good. I need to upgrade to more of a not solo, bigger, longer canoe that, sits a bit higher up in the water. And I want to be taking the puppies with me, so I need the extra space as well. So, and I'm hoping find out on May 13th. Finally looks, and I say finally looks because I'm not 100% sure I'll know everything, but I'm hoping that I will know exactly what the knee surgeon is going to be doing for me and when. So I'll have to find out what my exact condition is, what's repairable, what's not repairable, and what am I dealing with for the rest of my life, and what is only temporary. And then I can kind of plan out my physical activities a little bit better. I've been sitting at home way too much. I can't do much because of my knee. So I try to go out for walks, but I can't walk very far before I start getting pain. So I have to, I don't know, I'm getting out of shape, and I'm getting, I started losing weight at one point, and now I'm starting to regain it again because I'm just not doing anything. This sucks. We're getting there. It's taking a little while here. I think we're going to take a break soon. We'll work on something else. We'll definitely finish this up tonight. We'll finish this up tonight, and we'll merge the two fields, get them, or it's going to be grass. It's going to be another grass field. I thought of joining the whole thing, but I think I'll just run it at two fields. Let's see if I can just tab over to that because I'm lazy. There we go. Trucks don't do well on fields. I might change the truck and get something. There's some trucks that have, better field capabilities, I guess. Or maybe I'll just add one because I could use another one, right? Get in. Why won't you get in? There you go. Oh man, that truck's getting pretty close to full. Yeah, we'll easily make all our money back from the lease, and then we'll have more left over, so that'll be good. So at the end of this row here, I'm going to pull over, unload what I've got. That'll fill up the truck. We'll go sell, and we'll take a little break. No, looks like I've finished mowing. Maybe we'll get the tedding done. I'm not gonna have to feed the goats for a really long time. I gave it so much food. Oh, stop. Okay. That's not gonna take all of this, but we'll, there we go. We'll just turn that off for now. We'll finish that up tonight. All right, let's go to the market. I did find a truck on the Silver Lake series that I really like. I really like it. It's a truck, but it's a what do you call that? Like the grain container, I guess, is part of the truck. It's not a trailer. It's got a decent capacity. Obviously not 60,000 liters like this, or 59,000. But it's really good. That can go into fields, no problem. We'll have a look. Maybe it's time to change our truck or get another one. I don't have the money to buy another one, though. There we go. 26.5. That makes sense. I get more than that. No, I guess that's about right. I guess we'll keep using this. I just gotta be careful how I turn on the field. It's when I turn that I have the problems with traction. Let's pop this over here for now. We'll finish this up tonight. Let's get some other stuff done. Oh my goodness, I guess I've been babbling. I just looked at the clock and how much time in this episode, and we're almost done. Okay. Oh, tab. There we go. I've noticed that sometimes I'm in a very talkative mood and other times I'm not. Since I've been, I've fallen into the trap a little bit of waiting till the last minute to record and, you know, produce videos and upload and all that. It's usually the day before. I'm kind of forced to record episodes on days when I'm not very talkative or times. There we go. That's my windrower. Gotta go get my tether. I recorded an episode yesterday on Riverview, I think it was. I don't even remember. One of the other series. And I just had nothing to say. I was just like, you gotta say something. You gotta talk in your video. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. I don't know what I want to talk about. Hey, I babbled like a fool. Told you a whole bunch of personal stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get this started here. All right, let's do a quick check. I want to check on a few things. Tons of manure. Lots of food. Do I have any left on deck? I do not. Okay, so we've gone through a lot, but we'll have a lot more very soon. 311,000 liters of manure. Slurry at 269,000. And straw 139. We're good. We're really good here. Let's look over this way here instead of running around. Tons of goats here. Oldest ones are 30 months. I think I might start selling. I think we'll start selling some goats. Mainly because I don't need as much goat milk, but 17, 10, 22. Sorry, I'm just sorting through this here. 30 months, 24 months, 23. Maybe I'll just leave them. 100, where are we with these guys? 32 months. They're going to reproduce again soon. I don't have room for them. That's a bit of a problem. I do want them to reproduce though. Or I should just sell them. But there's not enough that are old that are 18 months. I think only the ones 18 months and above will give milk. So if I sell these guys, I'm only going to have 18 giving milk, which is not a lot. We'll see. All right. Really don't have many animals yet, do I? I mean, types of animals. Okay. I think, let me just have a look at a couple of things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to knock out before ending this lovely episode. These guys are almost ready. These two fields are going to be coming up next month. And then the composition, I've got weeds in these two, so let's get that started. But after that, I also have to fertilize those two. So let's get some weeding done. I think I will use this guy. We'll get the sprayer. That's another thing I need to do as well. I need to get a different type. I want to get a pull behind sprayer. And do I have enough here? Let's go top up. I think I've got a bin around the corner here. Should be right here. Yeah, correct. No, that doesn't need to be filled up. This does. Nice, we're full. Okay. I'm gonna do the long field first. We'll come back and do this one after. I don't think I checked to see if there's any good items in the sale. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna need some fuel on this guy soon too. Alright, off you go. Now let's have a look and see if there's any good deals here. No. Oh, this might be good later. Don't need it now. Yeah, what I'd like to get is a this way. Yield improvements. I would like to get something like one of these guys. 27 to 33, 27 to 33, maybe this guy. 57,000. I could actually buy this now, couldn't I? Well, I'll hold off. This is 30 to 40. Wow, that's a big one. That can go really big. Ooh, I could go this way too. Maybe someday. I think we'll probably just start with this guy. Keep it reasonably. I can sell these two. That'll give me, I don't know what they're worth right now. It is the Hardee's 23,000, maybe 25, 26,000 at the store. And 2650. You know, I should buy that thing, shouldn't I? I think I will. We'll do that tonight. Anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please consider subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, of course. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you have an awesome day.